The thing that inspired me as Tammy's counselor to nominate her when she came in to see me at Imperial Valley College in her first year of educational pursuit, I saw a young woman who had extremely dedicated educational values. She would come back to me often. She always sought resources that would enhance her education. I also saw within her an individual who had extreme integrity, and she was a jewel to have as a counselor. I then saw her pursue her education. She finished her Associates in the Science and Associate of Arts at IVC, continued to pursue her degrees in Bachelor of Science at Revelle College at UCSD, and then to get a master's degree. And then I see Tammy later in life becoming a single mom. That was a huge effort on her part to continue her education. When I look at Tammy coming in as a freshman and going through many difficulties of career pursuit, not working out, picked herself up by the bootstraps, I could see Tammy finding no hurdle over which she could not jump. She started out from a very humble beginning. She was one of 4 children. As a first-generation college graduate, she went on and began to pursue this biotech career. Working in that field for about 25 years, she was able to develop some leadership skills, teaching them to communicate in a public manner that is effective in their particular organization. Tammy then began to establish her own private business where she can be hired as a consultant. Leadership Learners, LLC, is the name of her corporation. She's very delighted to work with groups, corporate individuals, one-on-one. She's very successful in working on communication, speaking. The latest thing that Tammy has done is she has begun to work with the autistic community through the Seroptimus International Organization. She's found great delight in working with these individuals, helping them to learn public speaking skills. And I'm so pleased to see that Tammy has progressed on her journey through education and has progressed to being a very entrepreneurial woman, building such a confident business of her own. Tammy has made a tremendous difference in her field through her community involvement. She has involved herself with Seroptimus International, which has given her a chance to work with the STEAM program and working with children to help them be better communicators. Tammy has also worked with the Seroptimus in an individual manner by helping them with their annual events of assessment. She's sought after in Seroptimus International because of her skills. And she works through the San Diego Regional Center to help with children developing self-determination, particularly in the autistic community. There's a new program that is just up and coming that hasn't happened in the Imperial Valley, and of course Tammy's involved with the Regional Center, helping people with physical limitations for communication skills so they can establish businesses of their own. It's just a wonderful thing to see how her team leadership, her individual leadership, and her wonderful attitude about both autistic and physically limited children and adults has been able to be enhanced by her love for working with them. I feel the most important thing that Tammy can show for others is the importance of motivation. The thing I would like to share in conclusion about Tammy is she has become my very, very good friend. And it's quite unusual for a counselor to be in contact with a former counselee at a level of friendship such as Tammy and I have established. There was no doubt in my mind that she was an individual who excelled in excellence and one that would be proud to be nominated as the Hall of Fame recipient, having started at our Imperial Valley College and pursued a career of dedication, commitment to her family, her church, and her community.
I'm a first-generation college student. Along the way, the person who was very instrumental for me at IVC was Shirley Jones. She was my counselor the whole 3 years, and she helped me understand what was needed to apply as a transfer student. When I needed particular classes, especially to transfer to UC San Diego with a major in biochemistry and cell biology, the college I wanted to go to is Revelle, which means I had to take several humanities classes. The choice was either I take the humanities classes at UCSD or I take them at IVC. So I decided to take the latter, which took a little bit more time, but I was able to graduate from IVC with an AA Associates in Arts and Associate in Science because of those extra credits that I earned. Along my journey in life, there have been several different people who have helped me out because I have been a recipient. I feel it's a purpose to be able to give back to others, because you never know when you're going to need a whole tribe of people. Once you get to that path within that journey where now you're able to give back, that's where I feel this is my time to do that, because I know what it was like when people came to my assistance, and now I want to be able to do that for others. Think of it as a rippling effect. You cast one stone into the water and you start seeing it ripple, and it's exactly how I feel when one person was able to help me out, and from there you just start seeing this exponential growth, rippling start happening. For example, with myself being a single mom for several years, I needed a village of people and sometimes organizations to be able to help me and my daughter. So that's the importance of me to be able to give back. With my business leadership learners, I wanted to be able to have people feel empowered to use their voice. I help people with autism from the ages of 12 and on to be able to use their voice. People with autism are extremely unique, and I love their brains. I love the way they see the world, so I learn a lot from them. But it's also using what they already have, but enhancing it so that way they feel confident in how they speak and project themselves to the world. I just want them to be able to feel comfortable knowing that they have a voice. And if they don't have a voice, they have a body or sign language. I never thought I would be a Hall of Fame for anything. I would love to express my gratitude to my Lord Savior Jesus Christ in everything that I do, that I know He's always been there with me. The other gratitude is my parents, Ronald, Rosalind Summers, my daughter, Trinity, my brothers and my sisters, Alicia, Keith, Ron, my boyfriend, Yomi, who has been very supportive in everything that I've been doing, and everyone within the Imperial Valley community, San Diego community, Seroptimist, my clients for my business leadership learners, and also Shirley Jones, who nominated me for this prestigious award. And there's so many others, we don't have enough time, but I just thank everyone. This recognition is for people who have been told you're not going to succeed. Where you're from, people don't succeed. You don't belong in this type of work. For those people who are single parents trying to get through life, surviving, those who may not even know where you're going to live the next day, where you're going to eat. That's why it's an extension of all these things I just talked about. I experienced it. And I know it's not just me, but there are others who've also gone this same path. But I want to say with this recognition, it shows all of us who are outcasts or just need to be a bit different, we can still persevere. That's what this award means to me.